What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mathlete's Corner. In this video, we're going to be looking at the top 3 most rage bait AMC problems of all time. Number 3. Alright, here we have the 2023 AMC 10A Problem 9, which is also the 12A Problem 7. It reads, a digital display shows the current date as an 8-digit integer consisting of a 4-digit year followed by a 2-digit month followed by a 2-digit date within the month. For example, Arbor Day this year is displayed as 20230428. For how many dates in 2023 will each digit appear an even number of times in the 8 digital display for that date? We can immediately say that our 8-digit display will start with 2023. So we can go ahead and write that out. It'll be 2023 followed by 4 digits. At this point, we can do casework on the month, and this is where it starts to get really bashy. So when we go ahead and do that, we start with 0, 1. Now we notice we have an even number of 2s and even number of 0s. We have 1, 1, and 1, 3, which means the next two digits have to be either 1, 3 or 3, 1. Now when we do the same thing with 0, 2, we notice that we have 2 zeros, an odd number of 2s, an odd number of 3s. So the next two digits have to be 2, 3. And 0, 3. We notice we have an even number of 2s, an even number of 0s, an even number of 3s, which means the next two digits have to be the same, and that's our only condition. So that gives us 1, 1 and 2, 2. And then for 0, 4. Now here we can notice that we have 2 2s, 2 zeros, and we have a 3 and a 4. But the next two digits can't be 3, 4 or 4, 3 because that's not a possible date in a month. So there's no solutions for 0, 4. And in the same way, there will be no solutions for 0, 5 through 0, 9 for the exact same reason. So I'll write no solutions. Now for 10. So we have 2 2s, 2 zeros, a 1, and a 3. So again, we get 1, 3 and 3, 1. For 11, and I'll rewrite 2023 here. Now we have 2 2s, 2 1s, a 0, and a 3. So we can have 0, 3, or we can have 3, 0. And then for 12, we can notice we have 3 2s, an odd number of zeros, an odd number of 1s, an odd number of 3s. So there is no way we can satisfy this. So again, in this case, we have no solutions. And now we can count it all up, and we see that we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 solutions. And that is option E. Number 2. Alright, now we have the 2022 AMC 10B problem 4. And it reads, a donkey suffers an attack of hiccups, and the first hiccup happens at 4 o'clock one afternoon. Suppose that the donkey hiccups regularly every 5 seconds. What time does the donkey's 700th hiccup occur? Now, this problem isn't necessarily difficult. It's just that when you're in the test, it makes you second guess yourself a bunch. So let's try solving this. Well, we know the first hiccup happens at 4 o'clock, so the first hiccup doesn't happen after 4 o'clock, it happens at 4 o'clock. So the amount of time that spans from the first hiccup to the last hiccup is 5 seconds times 700 minus 1, because there's 699 spaces between two consecutive hiccups. So that comes out to a total of 3,500 minus 5 seconds, which is just 3495 seconds. Now what we can notice is that all of our answers here say 458. So we can find out what 58 minutes is in seconds. So 58 times 60, and we can just drop a 0 there at the end. We get 8 times 6, 48. 8 carry the 4, we get 3480. And to get from 3480 to 3495, we need to add 15 seconds. And for that reason, our answer is A. Number 1. All right, now we have the 2016 AMC 10A problem 23. And it reads, a binary operation, I'll call it diamond, has the properties that A diamond of B diamond C equals A diamond B times C, and that A diamond A is equal to 1 for all non-zero real numbers A, B, C. The solution to the equation 2016 diamond 6 diamond X equals 100 can be written as P over Q, where P and Q are relatively prime positive integers. What is P plus Q? Now, the natural move to make when we see our mystery equation here is to rearrange with our first rule. So we get 2016 diamond 6 times X equals 100. Now, the clever idea here is to multiply both sides by 6 over X, because when we do that, our left-hand side becomes completely numerical, and X stays on our more simple right-hand side. Now that we have this, we can rearrange our left-hand side to be 2016 diamond 6 diamond 6 equals 600 over X. Now, 6 diamond 6 is just 1, but if we simplified it to 1, then our left-hand side would be 2016 diamond 1, and we don't really know what to do with that. And this is where our second clever move comes in. 1 is just 2016 diamond 2016. So when we do that, we can bring everything down. We get 2016 diamond 2016 diamond 2016 is equal to 600 over X. And now we can, for the last time, do that same rearrangement. We get 2016 diamond 2016. That times 2016 equals 600 over X. And this just comes out to 1 times 2016 is 600 over X. And finally, we get X is equal to 600 over 2016, which then simplifies to 25 over 84. Now you can do that whole solution, and you will finally realize the answer of A, which is 109. Or you can realize that the diamond operation is just division, because A over B over C equals A over B times C, and A over A is equal to 1. So what we could have instead done is 2016 over 6 over X equals 100, and we could have solved that equation without going through that whole mess. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time here at Mathlete's Corner.